LYN removes Amazonia and Last Refuge. Yep, I agree. Those are the worst against Elf. Though Concealed Hill I don't think is great. Colorful removes Terranus Stand and Twisted Meadows, which is just insane. Like, he doesn't know which maps are bad against Orc. And which are good. I can't believe that Colorful removes Twisted, which is one of the best maps in the pool. Like, the good Night Elf maps are Amazonia, Last Refuge, Twisted Meadows, and Concealed Hill. Colorful removes his best and his second worst, in my opinion, Terranus Stand. Picks Northern Isles, which is a little better for Elf as well. The best map for Orc in this pool is Echo Isles by a large margin, and LYN picks it gratefully. And then Concealed Hill first. Of course, these are just like my opinions, but I think they're good opinions. Kiwikake, how surprised are you by these vetoes? Colorful doesn't play macro games ever, only timing-based aggression. Yeah, but Twisted is like the best for that. Because Orc can't creep and get items. So Blade is always with a single circlet that he buys from the shop and gets nothing else, maybe one tome. Bad veto by Colorful, yeah. I mean, it's cool when you're trying to be yourself in this world. There's so many people telling you what to do, how to feel, how to behave these days, that it can just be so liberating to be yourself in this scary world and just ground yourself and don't be unflappable, you know? Like a free bird. Slacking from work to get a quick dose of Warcraft 3. John Wayne, thank you, dude. It's because he expects Farseer Headhunter, so he vetoes TSTM. Headhunter's terrible on TM. Yeah, I don't think TS is good for Orc either. Like, maybe the distance and the ease of counter expanding, but what is... Think of it from an Orc POV. Night Elf Mercamp creeps. What do? I guess the only thing you can do is Beyond Steal the Priest, but like if you don't do that, it's GG. You're gonna speed scroll Blade over there and hope to steal something. Almost never works anymore. I'm sad we don't get to see TS because it's such a problem. Like, it would be nice if LYN showed how to fix that matchup. I wanted to go to my standard spot in the game, but it looked like I was putting my face over LYN because I was jealous. But he's my hero, how could I be jealous? How is TS good for Orc? They can AOW... Yeah. Are they playing from the same room? Well, that Ancient of War is close to the Ogre Warrior. It's not a big deal. You can creep your shadow safely. Level 3 pressure is so strong. So you do like TS, Hitman, with Blade Shadow against Elf? I'm the real king. LYN is not using Headhunters against Colorful. After all, Colorful didn't give him sleepless nights like Moon. He doesn't need to go to this build that is still relatively new for him and fresh and less practiced. He's gonna use his standard on Colorful. Blade Master. Oh yeah, they moved the timer again. Wow, they keep tinkering on production. I think it's great that they are adding a timer. It's really good to ground all the timings you see to the tangible game time. That's cool, man. Continual improvements on the go. TS is by far my favorite as a Blade Master player, and you can defend Shadow Hunter. And you can defend Shadow Hunter with Priest from Mercamp. Okay. Then it makes a lot more sense that he bans TS. But what about TM ban? That's weird still, isn't it? They do, but consistently slowly, has QT. So Keeper of the Grove first by Colorful. I have seen some other heroes recently, but mostly on the European ladder. Keeper still seems by far the favorite. TM is bad for an orc going Farseer, yeah, but it's bad for an orc going Blade too. In conclusion, it's bad for an orc. TM used to be good for orc when elf played talents. As soon as the talent meta ended and it became Archer Huntress meta, TM is great for night elf. What about TC first? Colorful goes with the standard Keeper of the Grove. We see a lot of Ancient Protector into Tree of Life plays these days. Hunter's Hall is finished. First Huntress has been produced. Did he start Ultra Vision yet? I don't think so. Cell TP gets Circlet. No dust. No dust for LYN. Has a bunch of grunts. LYN went for double burrow tech. So he's got more grunts more early. I wonder if he's going to use them on the peripherals of the map to creep, or if he's just using them to scout for Ancient Protector. Colorful gives LYN access to the Staff of Teleportation, which is actually a really important item to fight over. This allows you to pop back in for an AP defense, and it allows you to linger on the Night Elf side of the map to zone out a Tree of Life. Tree of Life could be started now, resource-wise. The fact that Blade is here is already delaying it a bit. Yep, grunt creeping. So that's what the double burrow is for as well. 3 grunts out early. And here is the Tree of Life. Now, Tree of Life can get cancelled easily by Blade, but if Keeper babysits it, it won't work. Why not wake up the creeps? Ah. I see, Sierra Morgan. He calls him brother, but they are not brother. So now the grunts are healing for free at the fountain. Colorful defending with triple Huntress and an Archer. This is the most standard Night Elf opener. Archer, 3 hunts, Tree of Life. No AP this time to keep away the Orc. There are methods where you do make that AP to force Blade to go home, but because of the amount of grunts, that wouldn't work. Maybe that's something you only do against one burrow tech as an elf. You see 1 burrow tech, only 1 grunt, cannot cancel AP on time, force Blade home, make the Tree of Life. But now, because Blade is zoning the tree, Keeper needs to stay there anyway, so he doesn't need to make an AP to distract the Blade. Keeper can defend satisfactorily already. Big creeping by LYN. Getting a level 9 claws. Wow, level 9 claws would actually be like plus 28. No, getting a plus 9 claws. And a big creep camp, a lot of experience. Now Shadowhunter comes out. Oh! Oh, he lost the Huntress to creeps. Ding, 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 ding. Shame. Yeah, but human fast expanded when the Orc went Farseer Shadow, POTUS. That's the difference. You don't do Farseer Shadow against one base human, you do it against fast expand with Mass Raiders. And I explained why he went Farseer Shadow. Try a Farseer Shadow against one base human with Mass Raiders and see how that works. Okay, so Entangle can just purge it away, and he's very slow to do so. But the next Entangle will get a kill. He does have Heal Wave though, and Snare on the Shaman. Keeper here too. Steal? He got it! Keeper stole the Archmage, stole the Ogre Mage. And kills the Shaman, and entangles the Grunt. Wow, Keeper stole the Ogre Mage 5 and the item. Gets the Sentry Ward and all the experience. Damn. Is this gonna be solo Keeper, or is he picking up the Alchemist relatively late? There we go. Alchemist. Blade is on the entangled gold mine. Gonna go for a cancel. It will set back Colorful's mining by a good 30 seconds plus. 30 seconds. A tree offers 300 gold. So that cancel is worth a lot. Thanks for the sub, Globe Trotsky, 27 months. So a shaman has died, an ogre mage was stolen, and a sentry ward was robbed. Good result for Colorful. LYN now counter expanding. Alchemist gets level 2, finds another sentry ward. 2 towers, fortified defenses, and a great hole. AP going up in the back. Sneaky. Shadowhunter creeping steadily onwards. Would have been level 3 if not for the steal. If a vanilla surround is performed, Blade Master will die. Oh, you couldn't get it. Good movement by LYN. This is a test of wills. A test of micro. A test of shape. Nice though. I think those sequences are so tense. He doubled up on the Staff of Telly to cancel the AP, to kill the AP. Isn't that cool? Even during all that, LYN thought, when I get out of this and this fool stop trying to surround me because I'm too smart and I'm moving too well, I'm also going to kill the AP with the blade and I'm going to get away with 56 health. 92. Even better. Purge on the archer. Snake, level 2 attack. Moonwells, keeping the archer alive, but depletion of the Moonwells is real. 47 food, Colorful, coming in to defend. Hits an entangle on the grunt. Purge it. Heal spray. Alchemist is level 2.1. LYN doesn't want to give. One archer down, nice snipe. LYN doesn't want to give a chance to Colorful to creep even one more camp. If that happens, Colorful will separate his keeper away, get Alchemist level 3 and a big consumable. Laboratory and Ogre Lord are the biggest wins here for Colorful. LYN's staying here is excellent. What is that building? Was that a Tauren Totem? I think it was. But is he not still at tier 2? You don't go Tauren Totem at tier 2, do you? Is he switching to Headhunter Walker? Many sentries to scope out the territory. Yeah, critical strike level 2. I think he's doing that, one, because he's very confident in his early game. LYN had a good early game. Effortless counter expansion, killed the AP, delayed the expansion, and he got 2 claws of attack. For this reason, I think LYN went for critical plus 2. You may still regret not having... What is that item? Oh, Unholy Aura, that's amazing! Amazing item for Colorful. You may still regret not having Mirror Image, which can disjoint, entangle, acid bomb, and impending damage. But it's very tempting to go critical 2 when you've got a blade with 2 claws. Amazing item for Colorful. 60 food, 2-0 attack upgrades done. Colorful standing on the low ground. Partially. Is he just... There's still a creep. Protection scroll was used by Colorful. Lightning shield. Hurting all of his units. He's not hiding the lightning shield units. TP the Alchemist. Oh! He gave TP to Alchemist and didn't TP. He had a long time to do it. He was like, let's just heal spray a bit. People always go mirror image anyway. It's like, nope. I mean, that was not a hard TP. He gave it. He had 3 seconds. And then lost it. Now finally going for level 3 Alchemist. This is why LYN doesn't need to do special build, right? He's just playing with far fewer mistakes than Colorful. Anyone that tunes in now is going to be like, see, or can win against this Knight of an Army, but they will have not seen some of the bad things that happen for Colorful. So I've never seen this adaptation before by LYN, where he goes for a tier 2 Spirit Walker transition, a Witch Doctor, second armor upgrade, Goblin Shredder, and so many burrows at this expansion. 3 burrows, 2 towers. 2 heal scrolls, a scroll of the beast, and a rope of the Magi on Shadow. LYN level 4-4 almost. Now gets the dragon as well, maybe. Not gonna be able to finish this camp. Wow. Colorful should be happy to take this fight. The creeps are still distracting LYN. He has no TP. I was wondering if he'll get one. I think LYN can just focus killing the creeps, setting up snakes, and putting his shamans in the back. Another rope of the Magi +6. Actually, I don't know what it is. I just lied. I can't read Mandarin. Oh, Boots of Quel'Thalas. 6 agility. Now picks up Mirror Image. $70 LYN. He's got the Shredder. He's definitely going to go for tier 3 for eventual torrents. Oh! Ethereal Walker Lightning Shield. Oh, that's cool. Come on. Do him. New style, new strat. I'm surprised I never got this as a request. Come on, viewers. Aren't you creative? They cannot get attacked. I mean, it seems like a luxury to even be able to afford that, but... Wow, 225! Huge crit! Scroll the beast crit. Get critted. Oh, wow. 240. There's no Kodo even yet. Of course, Scroll of the Beast offers more than a level tier 3 Kodo. So until Blade 5, he won't do that much damage again. 1, 2 upgraded grunts. A most auspicious start. Oh, 6 agility, so strong. Day. Fenchang. Strong. Lightning shielded walkers. LOL. Of course he couldn't tangle them, but this is so funny. Hey, this is cool. Spirit Link and Ethereal. He's out of mana. This strat is very vulnerable to Wisp detonates. Yeah, he didn't move his archers much. Colorful is not quite on the same level as Moon. 189 crit. Oops, hitting his own grunts with lightning shield. The walkers are also part of the greater whole of eventually going for torrents and then having master walkers. Wisp detonate does not remove serpent totems. What? Walker Shaman? Yesterday I got a question on stream. Is it ever worth it to go both walkers and shamans before 70 food? And I said resoundingly no. The next day, LYN uses it to win a game in the World Championships. I said shamans and walkers have no real natural synergies. Noob, KW. And today I say, I am humbled before you. I lay prostrate to receive my judgment from the heavens. That's what you get when streamers try to think on the level of a pro player. Maybe Lynn asked it in my chat to bait and shame me. Northern. Have they ever massed archers? I think throughout the entire history of Warcraft 3's competitive esports, especially Frozen Throne, mass archers had never been the meta until like a year ago. Like even when Keeper started being OP 2 years ago, and now he's not really OP anymore, he's just very good. It's always mass hunts recently, and only now are we like seeing a lot of mass archer, keeper, alchemist, potom styles. So I would say it's really the first time we see mass archer against orc. Asian players are better than world. I mean, they're Asian, not alien. They're part of the same world, dude. Hello, Earthlings, you suck. Blade Master first again. Yeah, and headhunters are also part of the meta, but archers beat headhunters because of the range difference. You know what I could do? I could put the minimap over my face and my face over the minimap. Then you have minimap in a different place. Just like HOTS. Okay. No Ogre Mage creeping by Night Elf. Even though I think that's still the best way to start. I don't know why they do this small camp. Maybe tech speed? Cost a bit more lumber to insta-4 creep the Ogre Mage. It's not like orcs ever harass the Ogre Mage anymore. Nor can you very much. Oh. But this is... Oh, okay. Yeah, well, this makes sense. You can immediately creep the natural expansion. I think this is the main reason to start with that camp. So you have access to the natural with 4 treants. And LYN, rather than doing a single item onto the map and trying to creep steal this or harass this, he's instead investing in the solidity of his foundations. Going with more experience on the Blade Master. In fact, full level 2 and 2 items. Getting the small Murlocs. Gloves of Haste and Claws +9 for Keepers. Quite strong. Oh my god. LYN also got the best items. Slippers and Circlet is the very best items you can get. So LYN is 100% on item luck so far. As for colorful, I think he prefers Circlet Pendant. A lot of mana and a bit of damage. But instead he gets Gloves and Claws +9, still very good. It's certainly better than Ring of Protection into Periapt of Fatality. Which is good for Alchemist later, but that's so far away you can always find new items then. Ancient Protector coming out. Grunt, gonna scout it. It's halfway finished. LYN's Blade Master is on the Sentry Ward camp, near colorful side of the map. Staff of Teleportation was purchased by Colorful. The blades can't come back here in time. Entangle reduces the DPS completely from the grunts as the other starts hitting the Keeper in solidarity. Another Entangle on the grunt together with the Hunt. That should be a kill. I think the Entangle ends just before he dies. No, it's more than enough.
Greetings, friend.
AP finishes. He needs to uproot it, eat a tree and root again. But maybe not while the blade is here. Expansion can begin for Colorful on the natural. He's got the money. And there we go. Perfect timing. Colorful playing a more solid game than game number 1. Thank you, Sega City, for the sub. WoW has been getting grander scale with large-scale conflicts. Do you think this may be setting the stage for a new RTS? I don't know. shop getting attacked by the AP. Blade is tanky. He picked up a circlet as well. Double circlet slippers is a fantastic DPS and tankiness on the blade. Dust of Appearance. Did it clip the blade? It did not. It's pretty random to try and aim for a dust. Just wait till you definitely can get him. Blade has no speed scroll, so he cannot run down the keeper. Sentry ward by Blade. Hex first. Really? Wow. Tree of Life must be about 40% of the way done. Hex first is a pretty big adaptation just for a single kill. So he's gonna go for Hex and Snakes instead of Snakes and Heal. Just to get one kill, but he knows he might get more and he can. There is speed scroll. He can go for the keeper and force TP. And he does. Don't even use speed scroll. You don't need it. Yeah. LYN making the optimal play. Not even wasting speed scroll. He knows the TP has to be forthcoming. I think he'll try to counter expand immediately. Bringing a peon already. I think it'd be wise because you've already made the keeper run with his TP. He's not even been level 3. You've lost only a single grunt. You killed a hunt and an AP. You've got a sick Blade Master. Now with Ring of Regeneration as well. You counter expand and throw up a tower. I think you can justify it. And there's the building. Great Hall first. When LYN is not feeling confident... No, it's a tower. It looks so big on the minimap. I was just gonna say, like, he always opens up with a tower, but I thought it would be like a show of confidence to open up with the Great Hall right away. I didn't look at the resources. Yeah, Ring of Regen is an amazing item, especially on a melee. Especially on agility melee. Acid Bomb. Blade is here. Saving his Windwalk for the good bits. Shadow getting some creeping done. Almost level 3. LYN is in a great position. Colorful does have bonus mining, of course. Wow, he's really just going for the Overseer. Dust? Dust? He has Dust. You can use Invul. Wow. Okay, so what happened there is LYN knew Entangle is gonna slow him down. So he immediately used Invul to stop that right in its tracks. But I think it was half a second too early. You would like the Keeper to first waste mana on Entangle and then Invul rather than to stop the first Entangle. That's mistake number 1. And 2 is there was not enough damage on the Overseer. I mean, it's a very tight calculation, but there was not enough damage on the Overseer for him to be able to Windwalk steal the Overseer. He was okay with that. He decided to hit the Overseer anyway, even though he knows he won't get the last hit at the rate he was doing it, except if Colorful messes up big time, which is hard because the Blade is invul, so there's no way that Colorful accidentally attacks the Blade instead of the Overseer, so he knew he's gonna lose it, but he's okay with that as long as he stands on top of the Overseer. At least he'll get the item, he thinks. But this was not the case either. So he lost invul, Colorful got everything. And it's a pity, but it's not a disaster. Shadow got level 3 so fast. Hex 1, Snakes 2, Counter Expo coming up. Blade just got level up. Is he going for the crit again? Crit 2? Or Mirror Image? Or Windwalk? Should be crit 2. Oh, it's Mirror Image. This time. He's just slaying the hunts. LYN has such... Oh, the grunt died to Acid Bomb. LYN has such a strong front line. Armor upgrade coming in. Night of units 1-1. These snakes are just wrecking. I don't think they're going to kill the Hunter Soul. Colorful is forgetting to produce. No, he's not forgetting. He has no food. The common blackbird will lay up to 3 nests in any given season. If there's not enough food, she'll be forced to abandon some of the nests. Cannot make new units. Colorful like a common blackbird right now. And LYN? Hunting falcon. So many moonwells were killed. Colorful stuck at 50 food. With the silver lining being, he's getting a lot of gold. But how's he gonna spend it? He would like mini heal scrolls, protection, invul, TP, a hit and run, cancel the Great Hall, save up extra resources to get extra upgrades, but his Hunter Soul died, so now he can only make archers. Another totem. This is a new build by LYN. He always brings something new to tournaments like this. Is this going to stick? Will Moon fall for it? Fall to it? Will ally it? I almost feel like LYN is using this because he's not very confident whether it's good or not yet. Why would you show a new adaptation against not the top 2 elf at the tourney? They're gonna get a lot of mental prep and practice from this. If I were Moon or Laliat, I would find my favorite orc practice partners. Maybe some of the orcs that have been eliminated already. And I'll be like, hey, can you do this walker thing against me? I know what I want to do it against it. I just want to test it. It's such a big warning to them. And for LYN to waste that on, with all respect, Colorful. I think it's with all respect. To waste that on Colorful is, to me, a sign that he doesn't really definitively believe in it yet. I wouldn't call it a bait. I think it's something he's working on. But you can only do this from a position of comfort. Normally, you've never got enough lumber to get a totem in games you're losing. This only works when you've been completely unmolested the whole game. No peon loss, no repairs. That's so unusual. But a walker with Link, I guess it's not the worst. It values your heal scrolls more. It's just that, can you really deal with that? Yeah, maybe you can. Maybe because the walker inhibits a different dimension than the shamans. Mass detonate are not as risky. It's certainly micro heavy. It can get entangled easily, by the way, and get killed from that. Still no level 3 alchemist. He's fighting without 3 alchemists. I think it's really cool by LYN. Maybe it really is valid. But I still don't know if I see it working against Moon. This is awesome. That Walker's just pumping out the damage. I'm definitely gonna try this. Maybe he's trying to waste Moon and Lalight's time and then not do it. Again, I don't think it's worth developing a new strat just to waste time on an opponent for them to get worried about it and then not use it. Because if they have mental balance, they will only do their counter if you do the thing again, and they won't change anything if you don't do the thing. It costs far more time for LYN to still be able to beat a great elf like Colorful with it than it costs Moon and Laliat time to think about and counter it. So I think we are seeing the middle stage of development of a new adaptation. The one where you're 80% confident about it. Not 20%, I'm just doing it to bait. But not 100%, this is my new build. Because if it was 100%, he would save it for Moon Laliat maybe. Then again, he doesn't want to screw around with his qualification either. Maybe he really doesn't see Colorful as an easy opponent. And I wouldn't say he is easy, but just not at the same level. But he doesn't want to take any risks. He could be eliminated if he loses this, so he does not want to be eliminated, obviously. 2-0 is much safer Blade has Ankh of Reincarnation. He'll be back. No invul. Shadow has TP. Mana pot as well, so she can heal. He can heal Blade when he comes back, and he does. Next time Blade drops low, Shadow will be TPing for sure. Still quite equal on the food. Kodo Beast comes in. Shadow Hunter carrying hard. Heal 1, Hex 1, Snakes 2. This is so cool. It doesn't look like a meme, but why isn't he entangling the walker? Magic Entangle deals double damage on walkers.
Fellow soul and beauty of Warcraft, Mutlevetse.
Mutlevetse. Why doesn't he entangle the walker? It's gonna deal magic damage, which is double, which gets distributed among Spirit Link, so the entangle is worth twice as much as usual. He's got a lot of mana on the keeper. Why not entangle them? Values mana more? I mean, it's not worth that much to have full mana pool on the keeper. Oh, 166 times. Sorry, not double damage. 166. You are quite right. It also makes the walker unmovable, so you can stop it in its tracks. Walker's resistance skin does not work against damage. It just means it cannot be Kodo-eated. It cannot be Banshee possessed. Walker Dispel? Look right. If an orc casts Lightning Shield and Spirit Link on a walker, that's 165 mana. If then Keeper spends 75 mana to entangle a walker, it starts taking damage and can't move. If Orc wants to remove the Lightning Shield, he needs to spend 65 mana, move his Shaman forward in order to do so, then cast Lightning Shield again for 100 mana. Actually, Lightning Shield is 100 mana. So it costs 200 mana for Orc, then Purge 65, that's 265, then Lightning Shield again, because you want to have Lightning Shield, so you're 365 mana because Keeper spends 75. You spend 365 because Keeper spends 75. The Walker took damage, you moved Shamans forward, archers can attack the Shaman. Anytime you entangle the walker, the next thing you can do is select your archers and get ready to kill the shamans moving forward to try and purge the entangle. For him not to have tried it even once shows I don't know how to deal with this. You can bet your first peon from the town hall that certainly Moonard Goliath will do an entangle on the walker. Move back and entangle the walker. I just can't believe that he's standing in the midst of it and does not solve it. Doesn't bring a wisp, doesn't entangle. Colorful is great for rote repetition, but he's not one of the most adaptable players. But I'm probably ruining this cast by harping on about this rather than other things. But I mean, if you don't want that. Well. Blade level 5 went for mirror image level 2. Pitlord comes in. This has also been a new adaptation by LYN from the last tournament. Get Howl of Terror on the archers, which is really cool. Also when you consider that Protection Scroll is a popular play for Night Elf. So even if they want to detonate their own archers, there's always a risk that they remove mana from their own heroes. And they would be removing any theoretical Protection Scroll from themselves. So Howl of Terror is a great play against all this. Reduce the damage of the tier 1 and force difficult wisp decisions. LYN is closing it out in the most beautiful way. Really trying to make sure this is a clean win. It always feels bad when you're ahead and then you think, oh, I'll just finish it quickly. It's better to close it out properly. And one of the big differences in Warcraft 3 and StarCraft 2 is that you can win almost at any time. There are no super hard timings you need to hit. There's no, if they get Brood Lords, I'll lose. Mountain Giants are a bit like that maybe, but you can just get more upgrades all the time. Raiders go down fairly fast. Blaze and Pitlord with big lightning shields. They're not spirit linked, these heroes, but they're not what Colorful was focusing. Wisps come in, detonate on the front line. Now it's time to Spirit Link the Pitlord again, maybe. Though Spirit Link has a small anti-synergy with mirror images. Mirror images take bonus damage because they're fake. that also distributes bonus damage to other Spirit Link targets. Heal pot. Not in time because of the Hex. Great Hex timing by LYN. Lightning Shield, Pit Lord, Lightning Shield, Illusions, and Blade. Going for the Alchemist now. Alchemist dropping. 195 crit. GG by Colorful. LYN 2-0. Annihilated by the Orc Emperor. LYN goes for the 2-0. Will make his way into the top 8. Very strong performance by the Korean Orc. Colorful drops out. He had the misfortune of being in a group with both LYN and Moon.